Okay, so a lot of people have been asking me for ways around these reputations. I mean, some of them are pretty easy, right? You just play rounds. And some of them you win Brawl. Now, win Brawl doesn't mean defeat your own team at the end. This just means beat floor 25. And that gets you all these. The tough one are the synergies, right? And then there are the win the championship ones. These are the ones that are not counted towards getting this lobby skin that a lot of people really, really like. But this is the one that's got the rewards people like, right? The blue box is fantastic, and getting more of these mod boxes is great. But beating your own team 3 times can be tough. The best advice I've got for you on this is don't take Destina as a part of your champion team for the first 2 champion fights. It just makes it so much easier to beat if Destina's not in play. You can just use Rangers and blow the enemy team up pretty easily. But if you did go in with Destina, or God forbid you took a full Spirit Lord team in, hit me up on Discord and I will help you unlock ways to beat it. There is no such thing as an unbeatable team, and we'll be able to help you get through that. Also, there are new synergies coming out on Thursday, where we'll be using Cecilia and New Moon Luna. They'll be added in. So if you are feeling hard stuck, like you don't have a way through, chances are the Dragon synergy, the New Moon Luna and Fallen Cecilia synergy is going to be OP, and you'll be able to use that to blast through whatever is gatekeeping you. Just make sure that when you do blast through it, you leave yourself a backdoor. You leave yourself an idea of how to beat the team that you just won with, if you aren't already Challenger of the Arena 3 times. Once you do it 3 times, you don't have to worry about it. But yeah, if you're stuck, hit me up. We'll be able to, through unit selection, synergies, even orientation and placement on the map, we'll be able to find ways to get you through those problems. But let's talk about the different synergy conditions, right? First, we're not going to be able to do the win with New Moon Luna and win with Fallen Cecilia one until Thursday, so I'm going to have to do a follow-up video for that synergy. So let's just talk about the basic ones we've got. And it's good to write these down or take screenshots, because you can't check what the synergy requirements are mid-game. And sometimes through your selections, you get units that are good for one synergy when you were planning on another, so it'll let you pivot. Now, you need to win with Spirit Lord Synergy Stage 2. So that means Stage 2, if you look at your synergies for Spirit Lords, Stage 2, Stage 1 is having 2 Spirit Lords, Stage 2 is having 3 Spirit Lords. You don't need all 4 of them. Putting all 4 on the board is actually devastating, so it's easiest to do the Spirit Lord Synergy with just these bottom 3 and leaving Destina off. Remember, you just have to beat floor 25. Now, if you put Destina on, that's fine. Just be careful about making a championship team that's hard to beat, because 4 Spirit Lords or 3 Spirit Lords with Destina and Silk is devastating. Next synergy would be Azera Stage 3. With Azera, there are 4 stages again. So Stage 3 is 1, 2, 3. We just need 4 Azera units to do Stage 3. So I think you're seeing the pattern here of what we need. We would need to complete it with complete level 25. Not win the championship, complete level 25 with 4 Azera units. Not 6. 6 does give you a bigger bonus, but you don't need 6. You just need 4. Yeah, Dragon Knight Stage 2, Politis Stage 2, Parpletia Stage 2, Theronhad Stage 2, City Lord Stage 2. And then winning fights with Gala, which is pretty easy. So everything is Stage 2, except for Rengar is 3, and Azera is 3. Everything else is Stage 2. So let's look at these synergies real quick. Azera is Stage 3. We'll need 4 Azeras. Rengar is Stage 3. We'll need 4 Rengar. Everything else is Stage 2. Stage 2, we'll need 4 of the Dragon Knights. We'll need 3 of the Spirit Lords. We'll need all 3 of Theronhad, and this is probably the hardest one to set up because you have to have Zahak. If you don't pull Zahak, you can't do it. So this is why I say it's good to have these written down or in your head, so that when, like, say, for example, Zahak drops into your inventory, you can pivot into Theronhad and get that one banged out. Policia, we need all 3 of them again, so same thing with Politis. City Lords, we only need 2 City Lords. We don't need all 3. And that's it. Well, except for the Dragon one. The FCC and New Moon Luna, we'll find out about that one soon. So let's go ahead and bang some of these out. So, one of the best tips I've got if you are trying to force a synergy is when you start out, you want to do 2 summons and you're looking for at least 1 Rengar unit. Now, I didn't get any Rengar units, so I'm just going to go ahead and restart. So you just yield, exit, and jump right back in. The reason you want Rengar units is... Good lord. Can I at least get one? The reason you want Rengar units is because Rengar gives a special synergy where every Rengar unit that's on the field, as long as they're alive at the end of the fight, will give additional currency. And this additional gold lets you buy more units, upgrade your units, make your units faster, build your units stronger. So early on especially, no matter what synergy you're going for, you want to load up with Rengar units to get extra coins to make it easier, not just to find and fish for the units you want, but to make them stronger too. So right now I'll get 10 additional currency for having Lucy on the field. So when I do this and win the fight, it should get some extra gold. She survived. So I got 110 New World Powder instead of just 100. So let's go ahead and keep fishing. And I got a second Rengar. Perfect. So we'll put Kiki Rat on the field. Now I'm at Rengar Synergy 2, so I'm going to get 20 per hero. So if Lucy and Kiki Rat both survive, I'll get 40 additional gold. So you see how it starts to stack up, especially if you get 4 or even 6. 6 Rengar, you can get an additional 240 gold just for having those units on the field. But they have to survive, right? If instead of getting 240, if Kiki Rat died, I'd only get 200. You don't get the gold if the unit dies during the fight. Now, the biggest problem with using Rengar to chase for gold, see, I got 150, right? I got 40 for each of them plus the 110. Or 20 for each of them for 40 plus the 110 base. The problem with chasing Rengar is the units are kind of stinky. With the exception of Shuri and Yuna, who are really good, the rest of them are a little bit tough to keep alive. And their synergies are all different. We got 2 mages, we got a knight, a weaver, 2 rangers. You don't really put a lot of class-type synergies together, so it's tough to win with a whole bunch of Rengar, and eventually they start getting run over, and you get to the point where they die off so fast that their impact on the team wasn't that great. So when you notice you're struggling to win, that's when you maybe pivot out of Rengar and into whatever focus you're going for. But early on, we're not fishing for a particular win comp yet. We're just going ahead and filling our rosters. I like to do the 50 summons because they can crack into the 4 and 5 stars early on. So let's see what we can pick up. Another Rengar sure would be nice. Hey, we got another Rengar, so that is additional coins. Even though we're still at only 20 per, that's still an additional unit. So now we're up to 20, 40, 60 additional currency. As long as they survive, and this early on they should. Let's open up a spot. One more summon. Stronger Kiki Rat. Lorena Hassel. I like Hassel. She's a good knight. We'll get some extra knights on the field. We'll bring her back here. Putting my mage in the back, make sure that this fighter engaged with the knight instead of the mage because she was walking over, and as she was walking over, the fighter engaged with the knight, and then she went over and was able to attack without being attacked back. So that's where placement comes in key. You want to think about how your units move, who your enemy's going to engage with first before they get there. Now we're going into floor 5. Floor 5 is technically the first hard floor, though it's not hard. The way this game runs out is in 5 and 3, right? Every 5 floors are hard. 5 is hard, 10 is hard, 15 is hard, 20 is hard, 25 is hard. And then every 3rd floor after a hard floor. So 5 is hard, 3 more, 8 is also hard. Then 10 is hard, 3 more, 13 is also hard. 20 is hard, 3 more, 23 is also hard. Other than those numbers, the floors are kind of pull my finger easy, and it's a good time to throw all of your Rengar in and just go for extra damage and not worry so much about your units or placements. But beware of those 5 and 3 floors. They can be a little tricky. Once again, the placement on Carrot worked really good, and it lets her roll around the back and blow up Yuna, who's the only problem child. There we go. Expand out a bit, grab another unit. Stronger Lucy. Okay, we're down a person, but that's okay. Round 6 is an easy floor. 7 will be an easy floor. It won't be hard until 8. So far, none of my units are dying, so I'm getting really good value out of my Rengar coins. We're getting 200 powder per run now. Let's check Rengar out. Rengar now is only loaded with 4 stars and a 5-star. So I may as well start fishing for some 4 stars. Maybe I get another Rengar, push myself up to this 30 extra currency. So it's a good time to start looking for that. There's one of them. Look at that. Ask and ye shall receive. Now I'm getting 30 currency per. So that's 30, 60, 90... 120 extra currency per win. Floor 7 is not 5 or 8, so it'll be a nice easy floor. So let's just go ahead and run it. Especially with 7 people on the board already. Oh, I'm going to get so many coins for this. 120 bonus coins, 270. Huge. Huge. I can almost buy my 8th and final slot, right? I'm not so worried about chasing Rengar, right? Getting to the 40 currency would be nice, but forcing 6 Rengar on a team when you only have 8 slots is going to make your team hard to keep alive. And once like 2 or 3 of those Rengar die, you start to lose the value added of having Rengar on the field. So I think 4 is kind of a perfect combo. Chasing the 6, I think, is not the best move for just going for currency, right? Now, this is also 4 is enough to get the Rengar, what do you call it? The Rengar mission done, but it is tough to do the Rengar mission unless you have Yuna and Shuri. If you get Yuna and Shuri early on, then go ahead and push for the Rengar completion. Yuna and Shuri are both Rangers, and Rangers is one of the easiest ways to beat floor 25. We don't have Shuri and Yuna yet, so I'm going to do a 300 summon, and this will kind of set the pace early on as to which synergy I'm going to go for. I guess we're going for Rengar, everybody. So, Yuna, let's see, Lorena out, Yuna in. She's a Ranger. We're going to stick her all the way in the back. Round 8's a little bit of a tough fight, so placement kind of matters. So I'm going to put my Soul Weaver in the middle to heal up my 2 Knights. I'm going to put my Thief and Mage down here. I like that she wraps around the corner. She's going to drop bombs down the middle. And let's go. Okay, everybody's focusing on Kikirat. That's letting the mages go nuts. I think I'm going to lose my Alexa down here. Nope, Alexa survived. Kills her. Good job, Alexa. And now we just need to kill this one. Clean. Okay, because we're doing Rengar, I'm going to go ahead and fish for Shuri, because if I get Shuri and Yuna, we can do Rengar and Rangers are one of the easiest ways to push a win in this. Rangers are incredibly high damage, so Rangers plus a good front line can take just about anything home. So, got a better Cirilla. We got another Rengar. Holy crap. Okay, you know what? Round 9 is an easy round, right? It's not 5, 8, or 10, so it's an easy fight. So I'm going to go ahead and substitute Corinne in, and now we're going to get 40 currency times 6. So we're going to get 240 extra currency as long as none of my Rengars die. Okay, let's run it, see what happens. The mouse is on Corinne. I think Corinne's dead. Yeah, we lost Corinne, so we lost 40 currency on that run. Since we got the maximum synergy on Rengar, we're able to use the giant laser. Okay. It's still a boatload of currency, right? So let's buy our 7th slot. Now here's a neat synergy, right? Is we get 2 thieves on here. We get the thief synergy, and thieves start the battle stealthed. Now floor 10, if I remember right, there's a big bad in the middle who's hard to kill. So even though we've got knights in the middle, I'm going to move Lucy back, and I'm going to put my thieves right up front, right? The enemy's going to come in, ignore the thieves because they're going to be stealthed. And they're going to split and go into these knights, allowing my thieves to just wail on the core of the enemy. And Zahak, I believe, is floor 10, and Zahak hangs out right in the middle. So check out this synergy, right? Zahak's going to go, and he's going to dogleg into one of the knights, probably Kikirat. And while Zahak's fighting the knights, the thieves will be blasting him. And I'm going to line my Yuna Ranger to be shooting right into Zahak's face while the thieves are wailing on him. The Soul Weaver's healing. And, oops, get back there. And my mages will come in and do support damage. She'll go around the corner, start fighting the people back here. Let's see if this works. Thieves went right down the middle and are fighting Zahak. We lost one of the thieves, and Zahak's down before he got a chance to use his S3. Another 440 powder. Let's go ahead and keep fishing for Shuri. Crozet's a knight, Rose, Dingo. Okay, let's just move on. 11 is not 10, 13, 15, 18, so it's an easy floor, so you can just press buttons and basically mow through it. If your team did really, really well on floor 10, it'll do fine all the way up to floor 13. Okay, 553. See how nice Rengar is for getting that extra currency, and it lets you really fish. There he is. There's the man of the hour. Okay, so let's move Shuri in place of... I'm going to move Alexa out. Move Shuri in. I know we're above it, right? We're 7 out of 6, but remember, it's per... Rengar hero. So now we're getting 40 currency times 7. We're getting 280 extra currency. This is the first time I've ever had every single Rengar hero. That's kind of crazy. Now he's a ranger, so we don't want him front line. We'll go ahead and line him up for power down the middle. We'll have the knights protecting our thief up front. And mage is straight behind the knights, so they go around the corner and don't get hit early on. Now it's just about leveling our units. And when you're thinking about leveling up your units, most of your knights that we're going to use for this are 3 stars, so I'm just going to chase 3 stars and try to upgrade my knights. Got a carrot upgrade. That's about it. Okay, run it. That one fighter at the top was up high, so he went around the corner and went into carrot. Our rangers dropping bombs right down the middle. Chewed through this so fast. We'll get so much powder, or so much gold. 460 extra gold. Holy smokes. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Yunryung, City Lord. So here's where you could substitute Gala in later on. I could put Gala in place of Hassel to get the win condition with Gala. If you're wanting to fish for doubling up on your missions, there's no reason you can't double up on your missions. If you're chasing one specific win con, you can always throw in a secondary win con. Again, that's why it's good to have a screenshot or have handwritten down all the different reputation missions, so you can try to, min-max and not have to do as many runs, especially if this mode isn't your cup of tea, right? City Lords also give us an extra unit on the field, which is huge. Now it's round 13, so remember 10, 3 more is 13, so this is going to be somewhat of a difficult round, so we want to be careful about who we take in. We do have the currency to summon more heroes, but we're maxed out at 10 out of 10. There's no world where we use Crozet, so let's get rid of Crozet. Fish for... Okay, we got a stronger Corinne. That's nice. And we got a stronger Carrot. That's nice. And a Jenna. Jenna, nobody wants you here. Get out of my team. And we'll get rid of Penelope. Do another summon. Stronger Carrot. Okay, see how we're using the 50 summons to make our units stronger. Adding imprints to them, increasing their level, making them harder to kill. Now, this is a ranger floor, and you see the rangers put target on you and drop lots of long bomb damage, so we're having some casualties. A lot of our units are dying, so we're not going to get nearly as much currency out of this win because we've lost a lot of our Rengar. Well, not a lot, but a few of our Rengar units. We only got 300 instead of 400 like last time. Let's see. Ian, Hassel, Anus, Carrot, Lucy. More Anuses, more Ians, who is also an Anus. I'm going to keep Ian around because he's a ranger, right? And the double synergy of Rengar, remember, we only need 4 Rengar units. That gives us 4 additional empty slots to put anything we want for the winning fight. And rangers are so strong. Such an easy way to win that last floor. That you don't want to toss away your rangers. And thieves also are really nice because of the stealth synergy. You can use a couple of knights to tank while thieves are murdering on the front line and rangers are dropping bomb on the back line and beat it pretty easily. So I really like the synergy of knights, thieves, and rangers for beating the final floor and working that into whatever reputation synergy you're trying to beat. Now, after this is floor 15, so based on our numbering system, 15 should be a relatively hard floor. So that's going to be a good test for our team to see if it's time to start pulling back on our Rengars and start going for safer, stronger teams, or to keep trying to make money. We got 3 hearts. We can have up to 3 failures, so I'm still going to let it ride. Let's see. More Inus, more stronger Kiki Rat. We like it. Bigger Kiki Rat. Sure, sure. We're out of room. Let's, I want to keep my thieves for now. We'll get rid of Camilla. Do another summon. I said get rid of Camilla. Do another summon. Got a stronger Ian. Nice. Let's ditch Rose and do another summon. Stronger Hassel. Nice, nice. Okay. This is a bit of a test run. Let's see how it goes. We got to get back to Politis fast, so having strong rangers helps. We'll cut down the core pretty quickly, but we're going slow enough that Politis is going to do her big attack before we get a chance to kill her. Okay, see, she got her big attack off. This does a pretty strong AoE hit. This strips and gives immunity. Oh, it didn't strip it. It gives a buff block, I should say. Yeah, that went fine. I don't know what I was worried about. So we're fine until floor 18. So we got easy fights till floor 18. I'm going to leave my Rengar in so I can keep upgrading my units. Stronger Ian, stronger Carrot, more Ians. Thieves are stronger, Carrot's stronger still, Kiki Rat's stronger, Lucy's stronger, Kiki Rat's stronger, Kiki Rat's stronger still. Double S on 2 of my units already. Fantastic. Giant orbital space panty laser. Very nice. Clean and easy. We got a Silk, who's another ranger. We need to make some room, so we are wanting to keep rangers, thieves, and rangers, thieves, and a handful of Rengar, so I think we can safely get rid of anybody who is not Rengar, not Ranger, not a Thief. I'm going to hang on to Yunryung because that's double Theron had, and all we would need is a random Zahak to drop in our lap to be able to get the Theron had, right? Let's keep summoning. Double S Ian, fan-freaking-tastic. Okay, Carrot is triple S. You want to be careful once you start getting triple S on some of your 3 stars, because if you get another imprint into Carrot, all it's going to do is refund 10 of your 50 currency. So it takes some of the sting out, but it doesn't, it feels kind of bad to waste the currency. So, especially since we got 2 triple S now, I'm going to stop doing the 50s entirely and shift just to 150s, because even though I've got Hassel and a couple other 3 stars like Lucy, I don't want to push it higher. And this is going to be my Rangar team, right? My 2 Rangers and my 2 triple S units. That's going to be my 4 Rangar for my Rangar 3 synergy for my reputation completion. All the other Rangars will fall away and be replaced by other supportive units. So you see what I mean by it evolves as you're doing the fight. You can't go in with a preconceived notion of this is what you plan to do. I didn't plan to do Rangar. I didn't plan to keep Carrot or Kikirat. That's the hand I was dealt, and I'm making the best of it. Let's go ahead and see what we can find for 150s. We didn't get anything. 17's an easy floor. 18's where things get real. So 18, we're going to shift away from Rangar and into our real team because we're already pretty damn strong. Freaking Kikirat's unstoppable. And look at the damage Carrot's doing per hit. She's just blowing things up. Yeah, and if things aren't working out, this is working out really, really well. I've had plenty of floors where I'm just barely surviving. I've got 1 heart left and it's floor 18. Maybe you restart. Don't try to force it. Maybe just restart. Okay, so let's do some 3-star summons. We got another City Lord. That's nice. Now remember, with City Lords, we only need 2 City Lords to get the City Lord synergy done. So we have the option of going Rangar and City Lords, since Rangar is loaded with Rangers, and guess what? Furious is another Ranger. So let's go ahead and tear apart our Rangar now, right? We want to get rid of all of our Rangars who aren't Kikirat and Carrot. I'm out of room. Hang on. Camilla, get out. Rose, get out. So you go out, you go out, you go out. Okay, so we're now down to just 4 Rangar, and it's our 4 favorite Rangar, right? It's a Nuclear, Carrot, and a Kikirat. And we've got 4 Rangers, right? One of which is a City Lord, one of which is a Spirit Lord. Now, Spirit Lord, I need 3 Spirit Lords to get the Spirit Lord synergy. And City Lords, I need 2 City Lords to get the City Lord synergy. Well, I've already got Gala Lilius. So I can get Gala on the field. And look at this. We're going to get our City Lord reputation taken care of if we win. We're going to get our Rangar reputation taken care of if we win. And plus we have 4 Rangers, which gives us insane DPS and speed. Now all we need is 1 other unit to bring it home. Now we are relying on Kikirat to sit here and solo tank everything. Gala can hit over somebody's head, so I'll put Gala right behind Kikirat. I'll line my Rangers up like this. I like to have my Furious Ranger up close because he will spawn. City Lords will spawn extra units, so Gala and Furious will spawn extra knights who will run out and help tank some of the damage so Carrot doesn't die too fast. We can have 1 more unit on the team. We're only at 7 out of 8, so I can either put in Ian for even more Rangers, get my Rangers up to this, and that, I think, is the way to go. We don't have any Soul Weaver at all. But a double S Ian is going to bring so much more damage to the team. I'm going to put him down here behind Carrot, so we have most of our Rangers behind Carrot. That way, if anybody tries to fight Carrot, between Carrot's damage and all these Rangers going in, it'll be crazy the amount of damage we do. And now I got 400 currency. Let's just try to upgrade what we've got. So, Crozet, nice. Oh, shit, guys, it's Zahak. Now we've got Zahak, Hassel, and Yunryun. We need those 3 units to do the Theronhad reputation. And Theronhad is an easy reputation because it's double knight and a nuker. So I might have to pull some people back. So I have to pick either City Lords or Theronhad. We'll just run this team first just to show the insane nuking potential, but look at all these Rangers back here, just dropping bombs, and Kiki Rat just tanking like a champ at Triple S. But you saw how strong the Ranger damage was, so let's get Yunryung in place of Furious, and let's get Zahak in place of Gala. And then we need one more Knight, and he is going to have to go in place of in place of Ian or Silk. Silk is far better of a DPS than Ian. Ian's DPS is pretty terrible, but Ian is double S. And I think a double S Ian might be better than Silk. So there we go. Now we've got our Theronhad reputation conditions met. We've got our Rengar reputation mission met. We've got plenty of Rangers long bombing from a distance. We got plenty of Knights up front tanking. We got Zahak back here so he won't get into trouble early. We got Carrot back here so she won't get into trouble early. And by that I mean the enemy will engage with the Knights first, and then the fighters will go around, start doing damage, while the Rangers drop an insane amount of damage from the back 40. I should move Zahak further back. That mouse got on top of Zahak way too fast. Still chewed through him, but we lost our Zahak a little bit early. Let's move Zahak a little further back and Carrot a little further back. Give the enemy plenty of time to engage with our front line. Round 20, this is a hard floor, right? 755. Let's do some summons. We're definitely not using Penelope. Let's make room. The Thieves were a nice idea, but we don't need it. We don't need Lucy. We don't need Cirilla. We don't need Corinne. We don't need Crozet. We are going to hold back on the City Lords in case things get hairy, and we'll hold back on the Spirit Lords in case things get hairy. Oh my god, we got all 3 City Lords and 3... Oh my god, of course you're just going to give me all of the other good synergies. You're killing me, game. Look at this. Can you believe this? Oh my god. So we've got insanely strong City Lords. We've got the City Lord synergy knocked out. There's 3 Spirit Lords. So we could do the Spirit Lord synergy. Okay, so the only reason I'm going to stick with Theronhad is because... So 4-star Dominial, 4-star Silk, 4-star Dingo. A lot easier to get the 3 Spirit Lords than it is to get the 5-star Zahak that you need for Theronhad. So I'm going to stick with Theronhad's reputation, and we'll pick up City Lords on, or Spirit Lords and City Lords on a different time. But right now, we're really well set up. We've got the 2 Rangers and the Knight, which is the easiest combination. These 3 plus any other DPS unit is the easiest way to get Rengar banged out. We've got all the requirements for Theronhad to get banged out, and we've got really good Knight stats on our Kiki Rat, so I don't think we're going to change anything, except we're going to keep pulling City Lords. I don't think we're going to change anything. We're just going to run this straight through to the end. Again, the Rangers dropping damage right down the middle while our frontline tanks. Clarissa is a giant pain in the butt. Her AoE and mace hitting and her defense breaks do a lot of damage, but we chew through her quickly. Vildred's going to do his big AoE attack. Putting Vildred right beside Angelica was a jerk move. Hindsight being 20/20, it might have been better to move my Rangers down so they could hyper-focus Vildred, because he did a lot of damage there. But our Ranger team is just so good. Don't you need Gala for City Lord, same as the Hawk? No, you do not. You only need 3 Spirit Lord synergy, or City Lord synergy is just synergy 2. So you only need 2 units. You can literally do it with just Furious and Shuri. But Gala sure makes it a lot easier. Okay, let's level our team up. Again, we don't want 3-star units to eat the imprints, so we're going to stick with just 2-star imprints. And our Cirilla got stronger. 4-star imprints, I should say. We got a Clarissa, stronger Silk. Furious. Kills me to do it. Furious out. Let's go. I'm removing temptation by getting rid of my Furious. Did I say... Who'd I say? Kawazu? What'd I say? You see how strong Rangers are, right? They chew through just about any floor. Furious is back, guys. Clarissa's back. As soon as I throw them out the door, they show back up again. I'm going to hang on to Angelica just in case we need a healer. I can... Actually, I can't remove anybody, can I? I guess I could remove Ian and put in Angelica if I decide I need healing. If I'm dying a little too fast on the last floor, Ian can go out and Angelica can go in. So I'm going to hang on to her. Floor 22 is an easy floor. Floor 23 is a hard floor. Remember, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then add 3 to the hard floors. So 20 was hard. That makes 23 hard. Everything else should be pretty easy. Things are starting to hit a little bit harder here. More Spirit Lords. Oh my god, Politis. Bye, Politis. We're not using you today. Dingo. We are not using the Spirit Lords. Spirit Lords, get out. Just get out. I'm done. I'm done. There we go. A better Shuri. A much better Shuri. Now we're talking. Okay, so floor 23 is probably the hardest floor for a lot of people, especially for Rangers, right? We're dealing with a reflect floor. The reflect damage is really, really bad, and it might cause problems for our Rangers because they are very front-loaded on damage. They're going to hit that reflect, and they're going to take a lot of damage back pretty hard. So to try to help protect them, I'm going to stick Angelica back here, right? And then I'm going to do something a little special with the arrangement. I'm going to put Angelica all the way in the back, and I'm going to surround her by the Rangers. I'm going to try to pin her in. Let's see. Let's put Angelica in a corner. I'll put a and we'll put a Ranger here and a Ranger here. He sure
is better now.
And I'm going to put a Ranger here. Zahak, you go out. Okay. For crying out loud. Hitting these spots exactly. There we go. So I got 3 Rangers in place trapping Angelica in the corner behind the Rangers. So she won't be able to run up to the front line and get her ass in trouble. She will stay back here and just heal and keep them alive. In the meantime, my mage will be back here. I'm going to move my knights back. Okay, so hopefully they can tank it long enough and they can do enough damage while being healed. Let's move everybody up here just so nobody gets any weird ideas. Whole point's I'm trying to stall for time so that the reflect has time to wear out and my Soul Weaver can heal everybody. Let's go, see what happens. Oh, that carrot's dead. See, the Rangers are keeping Angelica from moving, so she's not engaging with the fight. People are going to get hurt. She'll be able to start healing. Start healing, Angelica. Angelica, why aren't you healing anybody? We trapped you back there for a reason. I think my Angelica's broken. She needs to hit to heal. We learned this now. We still won. We still won. Okay. Learn something every day. I didn't realize she needs to attack to heal. So I kind of shot myself on the foot, but still, my ranger damage was so strong, my knights were so tanky that we outweighted and outlasted the, Okay, since you did nothing, Theronhad goes back in. We're on to easy floors. I'm going to go back to my original arrangement where I got my tanks up front, taking hits, my rangers dropping bombs down the middle. You're back to ranger. Okay. We pick up anybody new. Cirilla, that's nice. Get out. Kawazu, get out. Okay, so here's your ultimate healer. Be very, very careful if you're going for a championship fight. We're going to keep her to beat floor 25, but I strongly recommend you never use Destina in a champion fight unless you're sure you're going to be able to beat it again. It's hard to beat Destina, especially if you don't have a Destina. She is one of the main reasons people struggle to beat their prior champion teams. So be really careful about adding her to your team. 24 is an easy floor, so we'll chew through it. My Ranger Corps will just chew right down the middle. There we go. Okay, this is the last round. This is the round where we get our achievements. Pick up Furious and Kawazu again because the game really wants me to do City Lords. Okay, so double checking. We've got our Theronhad achievement locked in. We've got our Rengar achievement locked in. The only units who are not Theronhad and Rengar is Ian. So Ian is our pivot man. We can take Ian out and put Destina in if we are in trouble. But right now, we're going to go. Now, on this floor, you've got Gala coming right down the middle. So I'm going to line up all of my damage to blast right down the middle. Right? We're going to try to nuke that Gala before she causes problems. Shuri is a better DPS than Ian. I'll put Ian down here to support Zahak. We'll have our tanks up front. And hopefully we can kill Gala before she starts going off. I could do this for Gala. You're right. I could do Gala on Gala action for my progress. I'll do that. I'll put Gala up front. She can attack whatever's over here, eventually attacking Gala. And that'll get me my Gala. So this covers 3 reputations. Let's run it. Gala hits so hard, her stealth is gone, the rangers are blasting her, and she barriered up, for crying out loud. I think we might need a Weaver. We'll see. We might need Destina on the team. Going in here with no Weaver is a little rough. Carrot got it. Oh, it doesn't look good. Oh, it was close. It was close. It was close. Okay. We got 2 hearts left. Let's try a little bit different of arrangement. Let's wait the stealth out a little bit, right? Let's pull everything back. Just a nudge. Maybe we spread it a little bit. Okay, let's pick up some units. Crozet, stronger Shuri. We take a stronger Shuri. Let's get rid of Crozet. Let's get rid of Kawazu. I'm going to keep Furious to add. I could add Furious in place of Gala, but I want to keep Gala for the synergy. Worst case, we'll pump in our Soul Weavers and get the easy win. frickin' Spirit Lords. And that's it. We got a better hustle. Nice. So we're stronger than we were before. Just a little stronger, but maybe that's all we need. Okay, let's run this orientation. Good. The spreading seemed to do good there. Our rangers are hitting from a distance. We're not getting into Gala as fast. Kiki Rat should be able to tank at least one hit, right? She's triple S. Now we're on top of the Rangers. Furious is down. Now we just need to kill Gala. Come on, Gala, do it. Sick the dogs on him, Gala. Okay. I know you guys really wanted to win with this Gala condition, but we need more damage. Or, I'm sorry, more sustain. Let's put Destina in to heal us up. We'll recluster. As strong as a hawk. This is our last chance, so we're going to sell everything. God damn it, Silk. Furious. Okay, we got stronger hustle. We take it. We take it. How can I trap my Destina? Okay. That should trap Destina pretty well. Carrot's gonna leave, but I don't think Destina will follow. That'll hold Destina right in the middle, right? She doesn't have anywhere to go, so she can heal. Heal Kiki Rat. No, don't hit him twice. Man. Destina's doing her best, but I don't know if we make it out of this one. Wait, wait, wait. Get him, Zahak! Destina too good! There we go. So that gets us our synergy for Rengar, our synergy for Theronhat. So 2 for 1. Not bad. Now you can go for the finals if you want. Oh my god. I don't know why I just did a bunch of those. So to make sure this team is easier to beat later, I don't want to trap my Destina. I want to have a way to be able to beat this team pretty early on. So we'll just run like this. That way I know my Destina's in the southern point. I've already kind of got my 3 championship fights already banged out, so I'm not terribly worried about it. But Destina's doing her healing. My team is strong enough to beat my old team, I think. And I'll be able to target Destina with specific units like Rangers, like Thieves, and take her out early enough if I have to beat this team later. There we go. So that's always a trick. You always are going to build your best possible team to beat floor 25, but then you do your championship fight and maybe you don't build your best team, especially if Destina's involved because she makes it very hard to beat that team. So always leave a back door. I won my championship. With 2 Rangers, a lot of Rengar, Theron Had, and Destina, this should be very beatable by a Ranger team, a Spirit Lord team, a City Lord team, a Thief team where I can send the Thieves at Destina, but I've got Destina on my team to heal me up. Leaves back doors for you to be able to get those achievements. Corinne, out the door. Furious, out the door. Give me something good. Clarissa, nice. Okay, let's see. Round 25, guys. This is the one. So we've got our Spirit Lord reputation. We've got our Rengar reputation. We got Yuna as our +1. We're going to have Gala right down the middle. I don't necessarily want Gala to be blasting our Angelica. I want our Angelica to be healing, but I don't want her to be dead. So let's see. Let's put our Spirit Lords up front so that they can absorb some hits with Reflect. We'll get... You here, you guys will walk up, giving Angelica the ability to squeeze through a gap in the opening somewhere. But we put you up here. Jenna here. Clarissa there. Yuna to expose. Yuna exposes, and then Silk hits down the middle. Okay, let's try it and see what happens. We had 3 attempts at this, so we can keep messing with things and see. Okay, right into Crozet, not Angelica. Important. Okay, Gal is exposed. Hidden a Dingo. His skill null should eat this as long as he still has one left. He does. Gala hits him again. He's still got skill null up, so this he'll live this one. His skill null's now gone. But her wasting 3 attacks into skill null like that, it just let us chew through this team. And there we go. And we got our Azera and our Spirit Lord synergies banged out in 1 entry. So I hope this is helping you guys. I hope this is helping you see how you look at the synergies you need and then how to build a team around it. And I'll be honest with you, almost all of it, the answer is the synergy you need and Rangers. That's like almost always the answer. Now remember, last time we put Destina down here. We want to kill her ass early, so I'm going to put my Rangers down here to beat the shit out of her, and I'm going to put everybody else up top to draw attention away from them so that they are all up here doing their thing, pulling all the fights away while Destina gets absolutely murder stomped by the Rangers. So we'll go in, yeah, like this, I think. Let's see what happens. Oh, I should have done some summons. Rangers on Destina. Bam, 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 and she is dead before she gets to heal. See how that worked? I used Destina to beat floor 25, and then I poisoned my team by moving Destina to a spot where she was easily killable, and now my team doesn't have the ever so important Destina to keep them alive, so the rest of my team can go up and murder my old team. Hopefully. That's a Hawk scary. Hopefully. Get Shuri. Get him. Still worked. I could maybe have done a little better organization with that top cluster so that Angelica didn't just run all over the place, but there you go. And that's how you can beat your own champion teams. Once again, I'll reiterate, if you have built a champion team that you can't figure out how to beat, hit me up. Use my Discord and shoot me a DM. We'll jump into a room together, we'll share some screens, and we will help you beat that floor. We make a party out of it. A lot of us do this, so there is yet to be a team we haven't figured out how to beat. There we go. So the rest for me is pretty easy. I just got to keep playing a little bit. And then wait for Thursday when Luna and Cecilia come out and I've got their synergies. So when you want your best start is always going to be a Rengar unit or 2 Rengar units or an upgrade, right? Your 3-star summon gave you a 4-star of an achievement you're chasing or a 5-star of an achievement that will let you easily get to the end. And that's it, man. This lets you beat all of it. This is the fundamentals for how to chase the reputation. Other than that, it's just experience and time and enjoying the fights. If you are stuck, hit me up. But hopefully this helps you guys out getting your Brawl mode taken care of. If you have any questions, ask them in the comments section. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and you guys have a great rest of your day.